Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers, and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so always say to you, always look at your thumbnail whenever we're starting a video. Sometimes, we won't provide a thumbnail for various reasons. Either we do not have it or the one that we have is not appropriate, the photograph. So right now you're looking at a man at the upper left, that's Vybz Kartel. Below Vybz Kartel, that's a man named Aaron Thompson, or C. Birdie. And below him, that's a man named Black Rhino. So I want to know that, let you know that Aaron Thompson, your man Birdie, is on the prowl trying to get someone close to send Vybz Kartel. Your man close to Vybz Kartel to send him to the departure lounge. And you're going to hear why, because Vybz Kartel, have racked up many enemies. Yeah, because Vybz Kartel is a man who lack a thing named loyalty. Vybz Kartel is a real all corrosion and corrobunkers. Yeah, man, Vybz Kartel is the epitome of evil. So that's why so many people is out to get him. And when you have so many enemies, one day is just one little mistake and that's it. So as we have previously mentioned, Errol Muscle Johnson, a man known for his criminal connections and based in Canada, was involved in the assassination plot to kill Vybz Kartel in Jamaica. Johnson had been recruited by two notorious figures, Kulo and Charge Badness, who funded the operation with a payment of 20,000 US. And more to come. It's $20,000 down payment to get and then after that he's supposed to get 80,000. They're willing to pay 100,000 US. So the plan was meticulously arranged with Johnson flying into Jamaica with specific goal of eliminated cartel. However, despite the careful planning, the mission fell apart due to an unexpected twist. The plotters had outfitted a BMW with an ear tag, a tracking device to monitor cartel's movement, especially when he visited high-profile locations like the Mecca Club and Constant Spring Road. However, a police officer, a detective who became aware, of the ear tag that was on Vybz Kartel BMW, remove it and put it on another one. Yeah, the officer discreetly removed the ear tag from Vybz Kartel BMW and placed it on another one, diverted Johnson and his associates from their intended target. This clever move led to the operation to fail, preventing cartel from becoming as a casualty of Jamaica's violent underworld. So following this failure, the criminal network behind the plot began to reassess their approach. They quickly realized that targeting Vybz Kartel, a man surrounded by tight security, wasn't going to be easy. His security team was highly vigilant, making it nearly impossible for outsiders to get close enough to carry out an assassination. Johnson's failure was proof that cartel's inner circle had taken extraordinary measures to protect him, knowing that he had many enemies waiting for the opportunity to strike. So given these challenges, a new strategy began to take place and take shape among those determined to kill cartel. So Errol Thompson, also known as Birdie, has now taken a more active role in planning cartel's assassination. Birdie, who harbors deep vendetta against cartel, started focusing on finding an alternative means to carry out the hit. I want to say how the man they play, man, how them go after the man and miss. So this time, by seeking out highly skilled professionals who could get the job done without needing to get close to the dancehall star, Birdie and his associates learn about a police officer who had a fearsome reputation as a sharpshooter. This officer has been involved in fatal shootings of several gangsters, including the notorious figure named Bully at Limewire Club, Portmore, St. Catherine. The killing had earned this officer a deadly reputation, especially among criminal circles, where he was known not only for the precision with firearm, but also his willingness to take hardened criminals in gunfight. So this is a policeman who the man a firearm expert in a man. So them say my ex-soldier and all kind of thing, and my ex-soldier and ex-police detective to one, you understand. So with this information in hand, Birdie have been actively trying to locate this police officer. Believe that hiring someone with such a lethal skill set would be the most effective way to assassinate Vybz Kartel. So the criminals have concluded that approaching Kartel directly, whether at his residence or in a public space, carry too much risk to his security detail. A long-range assassination by a trained sharpshooter, however, present a much safer and potentially more successful tragedy. So this shift in tactics demonstrates the length to which Vybz Kartel enemies are willing to go to eliminate him. So they recognize that while they may not be able to reach him through conventional means, there are still opportunities to exploit Jamaica's underworld connections to carry out their deadly intentions. Birdie's determination to hire this police officer as a hitman reflect the increasingly dangerous dynamics at play within Jamaica's underworld. Yeah man, Jamaica's criminal underbelly, where even law enforcement officers are sometimes pulled into the orbit of high-stakes vendetta. A regular thing that the police get paid for murder people, yeah, I tell you. Yeah, just like how them call him Cooley Jukes, Warboss. Yeah man, remember him, Junior Williams, Seaview, Danai Williams, first cousin. Yeah man, a police kill him in it. A police were him know too. But you see that Hunsby. Yeah man, a Hunsby police kill him. Kill the man and the witness. The man who in a cell at the cell who was cell at the star will come from Seaview recognize him. That's why that man lose him life too. Yeah. That's why, the man in a cell, outside, they lose his life. So as this plot continues to unfold, the tension surrounding Vybz Kartel's safety remain high. His enemies are persistent, and despite the failures of previous attempts, they remain focused on finding new way to break through the layers of security that protect him. So with Birdie leading the charge and the potential involvement of a trained sharpshooter, the stakes have never been higher. This ongoing pursuit illustrates the dangerous intersection of music, crime, and violence in Jamaica, where even the most famous and powerful figures are not immune to legal forces that govern the streets. So whether Vybz Kartel want to believe, but I feel like the threat is over because, you can't let people think so, and get away. So one of Vybz Kartel thing, Vybz Kartel, born Adidja Palmer, has been a polarizing figure in the dancehall scene, making numerous enemies over the years. And this thing, with Birdie, it go right back down to a youth named Black Rhino. Yeah, Black Rhino. So that's how it's coming from. Yes, Vybz Kartel them try to kill Black Rhino. You understand? And I tell you, so on Wednesday, March 3rd, 2010, a chilling act of violence shook the dancehall community when the Winchester Court apartment of DJ Black Rhino, whose real name is Romain Anderson, was firebombed. And you're going to see images of the man apartment and all them, if you are what, that's what I will tell you, you have to, not only listen, but you have to look. We provided with photographic evidence to show you what happened, so at least you get a clear picture of what happened. So, as you see, them firebomb the man house and all kind of thing. One of them are all corrosion still doing, but we just assure you, say, they threaten over. So the attack sent shockwave through the music world and highlight the dangerous, often violent undercurrent that runs beneath the glitz and glamour of the dancehall scene. Black Rhino, a former member of Vybz Kartel, infamous Portmore Empire, has been entangled in a bitter fallout with his former mentor and the empire itself. So his departure from the group, which was known for producing hit artists and shaping the dancehall culture in the late 2000s, was not without controversy. Rhino's exit marked a clear break from the dominant force that was Kartel, and many in the industry speculate the split was far from amicable. So the reason why Black Rhino split from Vybz Kartel, the man who do our whole heap of work, have a money, save up his money for buy a house, and Vybz Kartel thief the youth money. I mean, Vybz Kartel a thief. Vybz Kartel thief the man money when he used to buy a house he mother. And joke and laugh about it. And not give the man him money. So the man just, you understand? So him left, So just week before the firebombing, tension between Rhino and Kartel camp were at an all-time high. Rumors served that Rhino's decision to relieve the empire was seen as a betrayal, a cardinal sin in the cutthroat world of dancehall, where loyalty to one's crew is often valued above all else. The break triggered an escalating feud between the two camps, with public jabs, thinly veiled threats in music lyrics, and increasingly animosity spilling over into the streets. So I tell you, hey, look here, I'm Black Rhino, I think a Black Rhino do for him, even with all the killing of the youth near Marcel. We soon tell you all about that, So the attack on Black Rhino's apartment appeared to be a direct result of this intensifying conflict. In the early hours of the morning, unknown assailants and assassins reportedly threw Molotov cocktail at the DJ's residence in Winchester Court, igniting a fire that caused extensive damage. Fortunately, Rhino was not at home at the time of the attack, which may have saved his life. However, the message behind the firebombing was clear. This was not just a random act of arson, but a calculated attempt to send a violent warning. So the incident not only placed Black Rhino lives in immediate danger, but also highlighted the deadly consequences of power struggle within the dancehall world. So the use of violence as a form of retribution or control is not uncommon in the music industry, especially in Jamaica, where the lines between entertainers, criminal organization, and street violence are often blurred. Artists, particularly those who rise to prominence in environments dominated by gangs or political factions, frequently find themselves caught in the crossfire of larger, more dangerous forces. The firebombing was widely speculated to be the work of associates affiliated to the Portmore Empire. Yeah, man, which is Vybz Kartel, corrodes them corobunkers and negative one level thinkers. Given the timing of the attack, an already volatile situation between Black Rhino and Kartel's faction. So while no arrests were made in connection with the firebombing, the streets of Kingston were rife with speculation that the attack was a clear message to anyone thinking of leaving or defying Kartel's influence. So you see this money an epitome of evil. So when our guy come talk about, oh boy, I protect what? We don't have sense. We don't protect evil and them things that we put out evil, make us say evil is evil. We don't say the negative one level thinkers. We don't reach them and them thing there. You understand? Not even at least not even goldfish. Them bad on goldfish. So Black Rhino silence in the immediate aftermath of the attack further fuel speculation that he was being targeted for is disassociation from cartel and the empire. So him left after a man take thief him money for buy the house he mother. Thief it. How a man like that people are praised. And you, the whole of them, cause this youth him come from third world or Waterford, you know. You understand? And him thief the money when man, say man used to buy a house he mother. How a man, how a man account for that? So at the time, there was a palpable sense of fear in the dancehall community. An understanding that stepping out of line with certain powerful figures came with potential deadly consequences. Rhino, like others before him, was learning that leaving the protection of a prominent crew like Portmore Empire meant stepping into dangerous territory. So the firebombing also served as a sobering reminder of the darker side of dancehall, where disputes often escalate far beyond musical rivalries and diss tracks. The incident exposed the raw, unchecked violence that can accompany the industry, where grudges are settled not just with words, but with weapons, fire, and bloodshed. For Black Rhino, the attack was a turning point in his career. After surviving this traumatic incident, he was forced to confront the realities of the dangers that come with fame in Jamaica's dancehall scene. The firebombing wasn't just an isolated act of aggression. It was a part of a larger, more complex narrative about power, betrayal, and survival in a world where alliances are often fleeting and the cost of independence can be deadly. So in the years that follow, Rhino continued his career as an independent artist, distancing himself from the violent faction that once surrounded him. But the firebombing of his apartment remains a haunted reminder of the days his life was nearly destroyed by the same forces that once elevated him to stardom. So that goes to show you, say, there's no honest criminal. None. No honest criminal. So this man did around him, and the man rob him, and the man say, alright, him call it a day and left. Him not him sue him, and him send man to send message, say, oh, you can't left, you know, dead, you go dead. So now, him out of prison, and Black Rhino boss, yeah man, Birdie. So them out now, cause so you understand. So the people them keep going up, you know. I one idea, God just say it going on. You're 99% correct at time, just 1%, and that's it, lights out. So the incident also serve as a wake-up call to other artists in the dancehall community, many of whom live under the constant threat of violence. The line between artists and gangsters is often blurred, and for those who attempt to leave behind the dangerous associations that once helped build their career, risk of retaliation is always present. Black Rhino's story is not just one of survival, but also the harsh reality that come with navigating the murky waters of Jamaica dancehall scene, where fame and fortune can just as easily turn to violence and fear. So the firebombing of his Westchester apartment will forever be a part of his legacy, a testament to the real world danger that exists beneath the surface of the music we hear. So Westchester apartment, located in, St. Andrew, a key area that blends residential and commercial spaces at New Kingston position and Winchester Road. The apartment lies near the heart of New Kingston, one of the island's most powerful business districts. This bustling area of Kingston is home to many corporate offices, hotels, restaurants, and entertainment spots, making it a vibrant part of Jamaica's capital. So although Kingston is capital, yeah, that a downtown, a really uptown are the place to be. Cause it's safer. Yeah, cause downtown that a wish part there. Yeah, that a wish part the parasite them and the chinks them live. Yeah man, I mean. And the parasites and chinks and them down there say, Yeah man, you come out in may I tell you say in a 80s. Or 87 when me a police. Them the place say, oh you mean you could have go down a Kingston Mall at night. Yeah man, pan all at night. And walk and take bus, go up a big tree and you take your bus and all them things and you're good to go. You can't do that now. So we talk about say we know who mash up Jamaica. Yeah, we know. Cause then you did see if Edward Seaga was Prime Minister, but them not like him. Cause I'm white. But now them like a big belly guy from England, when a born in Jamaica. So we soon tell you even about that. So Kingston itself is the largest and most dynamic city in Jamaica, known for its rich cultural history, particularly as the birthplace of reggae music and its role as the epicenter of Jamaica political, economic and cultural life. It is a city where both the vibrancy of Jamaican life and challenges of urban living coexist. So the proximity of Winchester Court apartment to New Kingston places them in a relatively well-trafficked area, making the firebombing attack and Black Rhino's resident in 2010 all the more shocking. So despite being in a busy part of the city, this violent act highlights the risk that even prominent figures can face, particularly in the environment where disputes are settled with guns, arson, and the likes. The incident was not just an attack on Black Rhino, but a demonstration of how deeply intertwined the worlds of music, criminality, and personal vendettas can be in Jamaica's dancehall culture. Kingston, with a mix of urban hustle and cultural richness, has often been the backdrop for these kinds of confrontation where public figures are sometimes caught in the crossfire of much larger power struggle. Yeah, so as we continue, so we're all yesterday, I figure context and all of these things, with when it come on to what is happening with this man now, Vybz Kartel. So as we continue the journey. So Vybz Kartel, yeah man, most people know him as a DJ Palmer. So his impact on the music has been nothing short of destructive. Many have described him as one of the most ruthless, backstabbing and divisive artists ever to grace the industry. His influence extends far beyond the microphone, often intersecting with criminality, violence and toxic culture that glorify wrongdoing. What reporters reveal about the inner workings of both the reggae and dancehall music industry is that many of the artists are not role models that they present themselves to be. Instead, they are criminals or enablers of criminal behavior. I mean, and that's how it goes. Enough of them wolf in a sheep clothes and long hair Harry. They're my biggest long hair Harry. So these individuals, rather than inspiring positive change or cultural upliftment, have been complicit in spreading the infamous informer for dead culture, a mantra that discourages cooperation with law enforcement and promotes lawlessness. This mindset isn't just lyrical bravado. It's a reflection of their personal involvement in criminal activities or their close associations with criminals. Much of the music in dancehall world is art imitating life. When listeners hear songs glorifying violence, they are not just listening to fiction. The lyrics often mirror real events and real life loss. The names in songs may change, but the stories of murder, betrayal, and revenge are disturbingly real. It's a cycle of violence that artists like Vybz Kartel have fueled both in their music and in their actions. So one such figure that caught in the vicious cycle is DJ Black Rhino, whose real name is Romain Anderson, born December 10, 1984, in Portmore, Jamaica. Black Rhino was a rising star in the dancehall community. He grew up in third world era of Waterford and attended Bridgeport High School. His passion for music emerged early as he joined a group called Eastside while still in school, and later found himself in the art of Vybz Kartel notorious Portmore Empire in 2007. You understand? So as a member of Portmore Empire, Black Rhino produced several hits tracks that resonated with dancehall fans worldwide, including Thug Anthem, Bend Over and Bite Back. However, his relationship with Vybz Kartel and the Empire was short-lived, and after leaving the group, he embarked on a solo career under the moniker Rhino the Stinger. Songs like Height of Great Men, Fight for War, and Real Bad Man solidify his presence as a powerful solo artist. But behind this, the music, tensions were brewing. Vybz Kartel rise to power in the dancehall scene was often accompanied by accusation of violent retribution against those who cross him or left his fold. Black Rhino find himself on the wrong side of this feud. There were rumors and allegations that Kartel target Rhino, setting the stage for potential violence against him. Kartel's grip on the street and his killy associates, those willing to kill on his behalf, meant that falling out with him could be a death sentence. So over the years, many have speculated about the number of lives lost due to Kartel's influence and direct actions. His reputation for orchestrating hits, both metaphorically in music and literally in the street, has made him a markman, especially now that he has been released from prison under suspicious circumstances. So we know say him never beat the case because I innocent, him innocent. A corruption. We I tell you, how you mean? A corruption why he's out. You understand? So since his release, Vybz Kartel is not only a free man, but also a man with a target on his back. So one of the most prominent individuals reportedly seeking his demise is Aaron Thompson, aka, yeah man, also known as Birdie, who currently resides in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Birdie had made it clear that he wants Kartel dead, and he's allegedly searching for a highly skilled marksman, yeah man, sharpshooter, to carry out the job. His motive? Kartel's betrayal and violation of Black Rhino, whom Birdie deeply connected with and feel was unjustly targeted by the dancehall superstar. This is just one of many enemies that Kartel has made throughout his career. The story of his rise to power and his involvement in crime and his alleged betrayal and role in orchestrating violence is far from over. A new threat emerged, and it's clear that Kartel's past actions have caught up with him. His freedom may be short-lived as the list of people seeking revenge continues to grow. As we say at the Jamaica Young Police channel, wherever a man sow, that is what you're going to reap. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police channel out.